Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ireland Live for Thursday, the 7th of August 2025. My name is Paul Fitzsimons. I won't be joined by anyone tonight. I'm on my lonesome. But listen, we've loads to get through and I have a load of videos to do. So I'm just gonna. How are you, Paul? And hello, everyone. How's everyone? I'm all good. Everyone is good. How are you, Chris? How's everyone? But yeah, you can get us there. You can get us on FitzyDub on X at the LKC Rugamorph 27. Ireland 473 and Facebook, Paul Fitzsimons Facebook, and www.theirishchannel.com/live. You can also get us there on the WhatsApp number, which is 089 203 1521. I'm going to actually throw it out. I didn't throw it out because Orla is not with me this evening. She usually throws out the stuff to me. Hiya, Paul, and all. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm just looking there. What's this popping up? Islamophobia is a word they use to silence things like this. Oh, yeah. I'll show that now in a few minutes, mate. Don't you worry. There's a few things we have to. Castlebar, don't let the loonies win. Yes, I actually have that there, and I'll put that up in the next few minutes as well, yeah, for the Misha Era concert. But let me just. I just want to see. Yeah. Just forward that on to myself. Just forward that on there. Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. Robert Blount, good evening. Hello, everyone. JFK pulling funding. RFK Jr. pulling funding for the COVID vaccine. Big win for us. It's mRNA in general. It's all mRNA vaccines that they're pulling the plug on. The whole lot of them. Funding for the whole lot. Hello, Roxas. How are you? Yeah. John Parker. It's that bad here now. The Polish are moving back to Poland. I know. I was talking to a Polish guy last week, and a friend of mine was talking to a Polish guy last week as well. And my brother works for a Polish guy, and he's moving back as well. It's yeah, it's gone. Good evening, Paulo. Everyone in the chat. How are you doing, Fergus? How's things, mate? How's everyone? Gav said he come on me last night. I didn't do last night, but he's busy there tonight doing he's lots of stuff on. So that's why I said I do it on my own. If wanting my family to be safe comes with being called Islamophobe, so be it. I'm the same, mate. I'm exactly the same. Chris, I'm not surprised about Drumshambo, to be honest. Those loonies at that bullshit again. But fair play to Stephen and Suzanne for having a contingency plan in place. Yes. Hi, Paul and chat. That's a lovely view from your window, Paul. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I wish it was. Yeah. How are you, Shawnee Mac? Rock Nolan. How are you, Paul? Rock and Mary here. Love the show. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Rock. We will. I'll keep trying to do it. Emmanuel Godson. Love from Coolock. Yeah, I'm only down the road from you, mate. Joan Flynn. How are you, Joan? How's everyone? But yeah, I wanted to have the Misha Era concert. I just want to go with that now. I'm going to play this first, and then I'll play it again halfway through. But this is just Stephen telling us about what happened. And I have we'll dig deeper into it now later on with the lefty loons and the whole lot. So we'll just play this. It's only a minute and 30, so we'll come back.
So we have some bad news and we have some good news. The bad news is that unfortunately a small group of politically controlled radical lefties have managed to cancel our Misha Era Festival in Drumshambo. This was due to an ongoing campaign of harassment, intimidation, bullying and criminal defamation. And we will be making criminal complaints to the Gardaí about some of the main individuals in this campaign. Now, the good news. The good news is that Misha Era Music and Cultural Festival is going ahead as planned on the 23rd of August from 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. on private land not far from Castlebar. We're offering refunds for anybody who would like a refund. That's available to you. But just to say that this event is going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and we'd really appreciate all your support at this time. We've already sold over 400 tickets. We'd love to make this a huge success, this event, which we know it's going to be. Let's stand up and show these radical extremists that we care about our country, we care about our culture, we care about our heritage, and we care about free speech. See you all on Saturday, the 23rd of August.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ferg. Yeah, Ferg said he'll come on for a few minutes later on if he can. If you can't, don't worry about it, mate. Sure, I'm you know me. I'll just wing it on here on my own. You know what I mean? I'm good like that. I like my own company. But yeah, fair play. Somebody just put in there a woman was found dead in Leixlip. I haven't heard any more about that. I actually drove through Leixlip earlier on and I didn't see anything. But hey, sure, I'm hardly going to see it. But yeah, if there's anyone has any more on that, just send it back into me there and I'll run with it. Fergus Power, good evening. Keep up the great work. We're all trying to keep up the great work. 420 Artists Ireland. How are you doing, buddy? I'm watching all of your stuff as well. You're doing great stuff too, mate. Yes, Ferg I think it was Ferg just sent that into me there now, but I'm just going to go with this now. Just bear with me there for a second. Yeah, let me just share this. This is tomorrow night, Wake Up Era. Yeah, you'll see it there now. WakeUpEra.com. Gillick Talks live plus special guests at 8:30 this Friday, 8th of August. Adele and some of the Wake Up. Hang on, let me make that bigger. Yeah. Adele and some of the Wake Up Era volunteers will be discussing the cancellation of Ashbourne Community Centre, another cancellation of our coffee afternoon for those injured and bereaved by the COVID-19 injections, and why we are still going there this Saturday, the 9th of August at 12:30 p.m. to show our disdain at their blatant discrimination. We are honoured to have some guests on for whom the COVID-19 injection has caused injury, bereavement and huge regret. We will also be sharing our thoughts on the current state of play in the opposition and the continuing refusal of those who claim to be leaders of national parties to engage truthfully with the Irish people who took the COVID-19 injections. I'm not a leader of any party, but I am truthful with everybody I speak to. So, yeah. So I hope that's tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. on the Wake Up Era Telegram channel. Okay, so let me just, yeah. And here we have it again there. Saturday, 9th of August. COVID-19 injection deaths and injuries information drops Saturday, 9th of August 2025 at 12:30 to 2 p.m. Book the centre. Just not for those suffering due to COVID-19 injection. Ashbourne Community Centre, Deer Park, Ashbourne, County Meath. We booked a room at this community centre, paid our money, but when they found out what it was for, they cancelled without explanation. We do not accept any hindrance on others, on our God-given right to reach out to others. You are welcome to join us. So people, if you can go there Saturday as well, please do. And show your support for Wake Up Era. Okay, I'll throw that out again in a while. So, yeah, if you can. Jeez, we're flying there. We're up to 400 there already, people. Well done. Share it out everywhere if you can, please. As I said, I'm on my own tonight. People might be tuning in for Orla, but she's not here. She was at the horse show. She's doing the horse show with My Lovely Horse. That's the charity she works with. So, yeah. So there you go. We're up to 400 there now at the minute. So keep sharing it there, people. Share it out there. You can get in contact with us there as well on 0892031521. You can watch us live on at FitzyDub on Twitter, at Anthony L. Casey, at Rugamorph27, Ireland Force 23, and Facebook on Paul Fitzsimons and www.theirishchannel.com/live. I think it's not that's my bad. It's not Ireland Force 23. I think it's Deal of Heron. That's what it is now. Yeah, but listen, I'll change it in a few minutes. But let's see what we have here. James, yes, if you can burn the American flag and not go to jail, but burn the Israeli flag and you get deported, even if you're born here. It's just to start with that. Okay. I got a message today sent to me, right? This is, and I'm just going to throw it out here. I got a message sent to me today that a child in a school witnessed two other children set between the ages of 7 and 8 kissing, 2 boys kissing. And the child sort of said, "Oh, that's terrible," said it to the teacher. "Oh my God, that's terrible." And the teacher called in the mother and told the mother the child needed to be more open-minded. This child was 7, or between 7 and 8. Now, I've asked this person, can we name and shame the school? I can't do it at the minute because I don't know. But I think we need to name and shame teachers who are teaching this and teachers who are pushing this and get them out of our school system, because they should not be in our education system. We're very sorry. That's grooming as far as I'm concerned. And a 7 or 8-year-old child, even if it's a boy and a girl kissing, it shouldn't be, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But I'd like to know your opinions on it there in the comments if you want. You know what I mean? You could just let me know, because I think they should be named and shamed. Now, here we go. We're going all funny here now. Look, the camera's gone funny, and Frankie. Yeah, the camera's gone. This is weird. Frankie came home this evening, found both my goldfish belly up. I think Mossad killed him. I'm not liking this, the way this is going. Yeah. We're frozen here for some reason. This is weird. The camera has gone weird, people. The hackers are back. Yeah. The hackers are back, I think. Yeah. I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but yeah, lefty weirdos are attacking me. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Not the internet. I have the internet plugged in. It's, yeah. Stay sponsored hacking. Yeah. This is ridiculous. As soon as you start talking about stuff like this. Yeah. Martin Murphy is sitting there.
Hi, Paul.
How are you, Martin? It's gone weird here for me. Mine has gone all over the shop.
You're a bit glitchy, all right.
A bit.
You look like you look like you're on holidays.
Yeah. You come in there for a minute. I'm going to restart my internet here, just in case it is, but it's not. It's definitely not my internet, because I have it plugged into the wire. You know what I mean? It's into the wire. It's not. You hold the fort there for a minute. I'll just.
It's probably it's probably your jersey. I think you should take that off and try put on something else.
Hold on. Hold on.
We'll run through some comments there while
you go through the comments there while I.
Yeah, I'll just scroll back a bit. Where does he start? Yeah, state sponsored hacking. That better?
No.
That you're still in stop motion. You're like one of those claymation lads.
Just drop me down. Yeah, you drop me down. Okay, cool.
Cool. We'll go through some comments. Yeah, I just jumped in there. I saw the video on the Mayflower and the Misha Era being cancelled, and the state-sponsored lefties. It's absolutely disgraceful. So I would just encourage everybody. I'm sure Paul's already done it, to please buy a ticket, whether you can make it or not. Stephen and Suzanne's work, the work they do, and those they're involved with, and the people involved in the festival, you know, they deserve your support. If anything, just as two fingers to the state-sponsored NGOs and lefties. I'd actually like to see a copy of the supposed 600 signatures and see who actually signed it, and how much is actually just fluff and lies. Listen to the commentary, mainstream media, very, very biased in their reporting. It's all far right this and far right that. I want to throw a term out there. I want everybody to stop using the term far right. We're the smart right, and we're nothing else. We're the smart right. So forget far right. Just ignore it. Don't use it. Don't apologize for it. We are the smart right. So there, one of these politicians is going to wager the arguments around Lisbon vote 2009. Yeah, a referendum is required. We need to push for a referendum on immigration, as well as a referendum on a lot of other things. But immigration will be the one that we definitely need to get. I like that. Interesting enough, I was speaking today in relation to the medical system in Ireland, and nothing that's ever talked about. My mother would have been, she's a retired nurse, and we were having a conversation today about the nursing embargo. And every time a politician says, "Oh, who's going to fill our nursing positions? Who's going to staff our hospitals?" When they talk about immigration, nobody ever brings up the point that there's been an embargo on hiring Irish nurses for years. It's very easy to say, "Oh, we need immigrants," when you have an embargo on hiring an Irish nurse. So, you know, anybody who's got some time, maybe we could do some research on that and find out when that embargo was put in place and how many Irish nurses have been potentially left the country because they couldn't get a job in an Irish hospital or Irish healthcare facility. It's definitely one that needs looking into. Indian child being called names. Yeah, look, it's state-sponsored propaganda. We need to start our own propaganda. Propaganda isn't actually a bad word. It's actually a very positive word. But we have to change the narrative. There are Irish people being attacked on a daily basis. That has been reported on a little bit. We've seen all the sexual assaults and other various assaults, random attacks as they're calling them, that happen. But there's no hullabaloo about that. And the other side of it is, if you're non-national and you're non-Indigenous and you don't feel safe here, go home. Howdy, Chris. Things are terrible. The country is in shit. And it feels like we're fighting a losing battle, but we fight nonetheless. Ferg's brother from another mother. That's very, very good. Irishman's 40 told me the day that Miga was a load of bollocks and that Ireland was never great. It's always been a shithole. Ireland has always had problems. It's never not had problems, socioeconomic problems. It's never been perfect. What it was safe, though. It was a safe country. Ireland was one. In the 80s and the 90s, this country was safe. We had a high trust society. We had the Garda Síochána were able to deal with the majority of the serious crime. They weren't overwhelmed. We always had a little bit of corruption in politics and in life in general, but it was safe. As a child, I stayed out till whatever time we wanted to, and we came home when we were hungry, and that was it. And no one ever worried about, an Arab man stealing your child or attacking your child or anything like that. We didn't have those concerns. This is all relatively new. You could say at the start of the 2000s up to the financial crashes when things started to change and the country started to take a nosedive. We all look back through rose-tinted glasses. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, but it was safe. It was a hell of a lot friendlier as well. We knew our neighbours. I knew all my neighbours. Growing up as a child, you knew who every single person living on the road was. We all lived at each other's houses. You didn't knock before you went into somebody's house. You just walked in the door and said, "Well, put the kettle on." So what we've lost, what have we gained? when you think about it, we've gained very little. Technology, brilliant. Yeah, phones, brilliant to consume our lives. You do have information at your fingertips. But what else have we gained? What else have we gained? Everything's gone backwards. Young people, 2030 demographic can't get a house, can't get a start, can't get a job that pays enough. You're being outbid and undercut in every walk of life by non-nationals and supported by the government. So I'd go back to the 90s in a heartbeat. In my opinion, we as a people work better when we're poor and when we're struggling. We're nicer, we're friendlier, we care about each other more. Everybody's in the same boat. But we were happier. Life is fast now. It's too fast. Everybody's just working every minute that's there to, give 40% of their wages away in taxes, give another. I'll tell you a good one, Paul. I had a conversation with somebody. I was saying last year that inflation was running at 19% in relation to food and energy, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And all the newspapers and mainstream media and the government were saying, no, it's between 3 and 7% day. Guess what it actually is? 22%. It's even worse than I thought.
It is, yeah.
But we were saying this. We were saying this last year. We were shouting this from the rooftops. Inflation 19%. It's actually way worse. It's just. Do you ever get sick of being right? It's an absolute nightmare. I feel it now because of what happened with my work and stuff like that. I obviously earn a hell of a lot less than I used to earn, and I'm struggling. And at my age, I shouldn't be struggling. I should be hitting the comfortable stage of my life where, you know what I mean, that you're well into paying your mortgage, your kids are reared and stuff like that.
Yeah.
End of every week, it's kind of, oh my God, you know what I mean? What bill am I going to have to not pay? Yeah, interesting times lie ahead. But look, it always had to get worse before it got better.
Angela Leggett there is just saying, I've been pleading with people not to use the term doctors and engineers. They're invaders who are anti-Catholic. Their Islamophobia, anti-Semitism. There should be a word, Catholic abhorrence. Yes, because they hate Catholics. They do. Good
stuff, Angela. I'll see you at the next protest. She's travels the length and breadth of the country. Judy, how are you, Judy?
Angela's a good one, yeah. She's a good one, all right. Some choice words from Paul McKeown. Get running. They love running over. They don't. From the Lions. I'm actually going to play the Gits one. The Git done a video on this. This is the Mayflower one. This is the I was talking about before you come on about Misha Era being cancelled. So we'll just play the Gits one here, and you'll see who the scum were that actually got it cancelled.
On behalf of the Mayflower Community Centre, we regretfully wish to inform the public that the upcoming Misha Era Festival, due to be held on 23rd of August 2025, will not be hosted at the Mayflower Community Centre. This is due to terms and conditions not being complied with. We apologise for any convenience caused. Yeah, let's pretend it's because terms and conditions weren't complied with. It's not because he bottled it and caved to a woke mob of degenerates. And just so everyone's aware, the event is still going ahead, at a new location on private property. And because of the publicity from the woke mob, there's even more people going to it. So it's going to be bigger than it was going to be. So they basically achieved nothing, bar exposing themselves as the anti-free speech, anti-freedom of expression fascists they really are. Eamon Crudden, the festival is in fact a lightly disguised far-right rally. It's the middle of 2025 and the criteria required to fall into the far-right bracket these days is distrust and dislike the government, distrust and dislike the mainstream media, and do not fully support and cooperate with the beliefs of the Marxist left. We call on the Committee of the Mayflower to cancel this scheduled fascist event immediately. A huge part of fascism is to stifle debate, free speech and freedom of expression, and to suppress all and any opposition. An open letter calling on the Committee of the Mayflower Community Centre in Drumshanbo to cancel the Misha Era Festival over concerns that will tarnish the proud history of the venue has been signed by 563 artists according to Leitrim and Roscommon Against Fascism. Woke artists such as Krusty Hoore and Kneecap signed it. So Kneecap, who cry about cancel culture, actively take part in cancel culture, and one of the few festivals in the country this summer that promotes the Irish language. I thought they were big supporters of promoting Irish culture, especially the Irish language. Looks like promoting the Irish language is no good unless you do it how they do it, alongside the misuse of drugs. You know, the drugs that have helped destroy this country and many of its people, especially young people. Speaking of drugs, the key players behind Leitrim Against Fascism are these two fine specimens. They look so tolerant and loving. Leah Doherty, daughter of corrupt politician Sean Doherty, and her husband, Crudden himself. I'll leave it to him to sign off the video.
Scumbags, isn't he? Scumbags. You know, fair play to Stephen. He has a plan B, and I think Castlebar will be better. Castlebar will be a bigger venue, and
it'll be great fun. Do you see the way I paused and held back my words there, Paul, in relation to Crudden and all the other?
Yeah.
I'll be very, very careful about what I say.
Yeah. As we get older, our perception of time speeds up naturally with technology, and perception of time speeds up naturally for everyone and distorts the human psychology.
That's true. But 20-year-olds shouldn't experience. 20-year-olds shouldn't be moving as fast. Is the point I'm trying to make? That everybody has it's a valid point. And as you get older, you kind of hit the top of the roller coaster, and then the last few years are. But young people have to. You know, they're running around like blue arse flies, like but both parents working, kids, childminders, school, creches, all. You know, life is just too. You know, if we all took the foot off the gas and just said, you know, fuck this, and we'll just go slow for a while, and we'll take a few extra sick days and just slow everything down, slow the whole country down, slow the economy down, slow everything down. You owe this state nothing. You owe your employer nothing. You don't owe anybody anything. Your happiness is more important than anything else. You do what you need to do to be happy. Except drugs. Don't do drugs ever.
More happens now in 10 years than happened in 1 million years ago.
Yeah.
And Brian, Kneecap came out to cancel it. Little ill-bred bastards, Billy Hanna and Noyes Cartland. Are those real names? Okay. Are their real names? Billy Hanna and no, I don't know, Noel Cartland, is it, or something? I don't know.
I've never heard anything about it. I know what they are. I've never heard.
I know of them. I don't know anything about them, and I don't want to know anything about them. They're arseholes as far as I'm concerned. Proper arseholes.
Yep. Hey, but they love the fucking crown shilling, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah,
they love it.
They do. Yeah. The state of the state is embarrassing. Yeah, It is. It's drummed up. It's drummed up more interest now that it's in Castlebar. Yeah, I think it has as well.
Yeah.
Because Castlebar is only an hour and a half down the road here. Like, you know what I mean? It's grand. It's motorway all the way down. Happy days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully it's outdoor. It's camping. It's raining. It's.
I won't be staying. No.
Come on. Well, actually, do you know we have to get back to Dublin for Aaron's thing the next day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
those Kneecap lads are definitely being minded. They got away with death threats to local politicians and all. Yeah, I agree with you. What's Mary saying? Mary McMahon. Martin, I found the Irish embargo on hurting nurses on ChatGPT.
Mary, would you fire that on to me on X, please? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Good afternoon from Ohio. How you doing, Mike? From Ohio, how's things? Hope everyone is well. We are well. I hope you're well too, Mike. Yeah. Mike Jordan, good man. John.
Somebody just said it's indoor, I think. So I'm still standing outside. I don't care.
We all have to buy a ticket now. If anyone interested in car sharing, let me know. I've room. Kneecap need to understand that it's not just Palestine that is oppressed. Fair play to you.
The only thing Kneecap care about is who's writing their next check. So
yes, exactly. Now you have it. How are you, John? Good man. Yeah.
Look at that. They took a 1.3 million grant from the British government to make their movie.
What was it?
It's Drew Cook put it up there. Kneecap took a 1.3 million grant. I'll stick up the comments there. 1.3 million grant from the British government to make their movie. Yeah.
Touts. Anti-establishment, me arse. Yeah.
Touts.
I'll be in Castlebar. Yeah. We'll all be in Castlebar. Kneecap are full government. They are government shills. Yeah, they are. Definitely, yeah. They should sing something inside so strong at Castlebar just to wind up the plastic provos. Yeah. We should get what's his name down. Didn't Willa Walsh sang it last week, I think, at a thing in Dublin. Sang it very well. You know, is it Willa Walsh? Is he the comedian fella?
I'm not sure.
Fingers or somewhere. Yeah, he sang it very well now, I have to say. Just tuned in. How are you, Paul and Wilfred Gibson from ELO? That's who you are tonight. Yeah. It's like camping at the festival. I'm sure there's a field, lads. Yeah.
If there isn't, we'll make a campsite. Don't worry about that.
Sorry,
all the stuff.
What did I say? Willa what? I don't know what I said. Willa something, but Willa. Yeah, very good. He's singing it, I have to say. Willie White, Paul. He's brilliant. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, fair play. Thanks. You get away with nothing here, sure you don't.
No. Fergus in there as well, corrected you.
Ferg as well, yeah.
Hi, Ferg.
I'm gonna see, can I find it? I actually have. Our friend was arrested yesterday. Did you see Michelle Keane was arrested yesterday?
Was she? I've been off social media a little bit for a bit, so I haven't. What happened to her?
I have it here, and I'm gonna play it because listen, I did nothing on her. She doesn't like you. She likes me. She doesn't like you.
hey. She's calling me a leprechaun. I think she's after my lucky charms.
I think so, yeah. She must have heard about you.
Michelle, I'm sorry. I'm only joking. It's terrible you got arrested. But what for?
She was strip searched as well, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. She was supposed to go somewhere yesterday and she didn't. She got arrested. She went to sign on. I went in to see how some case was going. And she was arrested by a superintendent or an inspector or something after. She'd explain herself here now. She's a 2-minute video here that's going to explain it.
Is there a video of the arrest?
No. It's just a video of Michelle talking about the arrest.
Okay.
But Kevin Coyle, what's Kevin saying? Has the date for Stephen's gig been changed, or it's just a location? It's the same day, just a location, Kevin. Yeah, that's all. William Brady, hello, Kevin Coyle. Nice to know you're still around. Are you still around? All right. Aren't you, Kev? Didn't buy my comment about them at a hospital. Didn't put. I'm going to be honest. We're not seeing all the comments here, lads and ladies, to be honest with you. I didn't put up the comment because, let me go back there. Who was it? Frankie. He didn't put up my comment about them at a hospital. Let me go up there, Frankie, and see. Did I miss it? I'm going up there.
It's only YouTube comments that are coming through. There's no comments from any other platform. Oh no, yeah, there's one from Facebook. Yeah, there's no X comments coming through. And the majority of the viewers would be on, 50% of the viewers would be on X.
Yeah. I'm just looking. Let me check my own X to see is there anything coming in from.
Oh, Frank put up one that I was up visiting a friend of mine in hospital. The cleaners couldn't speak English. Is it that one?
I don't know, Frankie. That could have been it. Yeah, that could have been it.
I was up visiting.
I didn't see that one, Frankie. Sorry.
You were actually off when that came through, Paul.
Yeah.
Didn't want them in the room. Sorry, I was up with a friend, visiting a friend of mine in hospital. The cleaners couldn't speak English. My friend didn't want them in the room. I was visiting time. It's not right at the Mater hospital. But sure, the whole catering industry and cleaning industry and everything you class as kind of minimum wage jobs. And just I'm not knocking those jobs. I've done those jobs. That's where I started. In my career was in cleaning. So it's a case of they're all now filled with non-nationals because you can pay them the absolute minimum and you can treat them like shit in them for the most part as well. So I don't know. I don't know. Companies greed. These are all giant multinational companies. That if you're talking about a cleaning contract in the hospital, if they're not HSE employees, they're contract cleaners. And there's probably 4 large companies in Ireland that have the majority of those government contracts. And they treat people like dirt and they pay them absolute peanuts. So, they need to be, these massive multinationals need to be that exploit people need to be sorted out as well.
Yeah, I'm going to just play Michelle here now, okay? I'll play this and we'll come back.
Patriots of Era. A lot of people have contacted me to ask, did I attend the Daniel O'Connell 250th birthday celebrations in Derrynane yesterday? And did I join the East Kerry GAA 100-year celebrations and welcome the president of the GAA, Jarlath Burns, to Killarney? The answer is, folks, I had planned to attend both. I wanted to, but I was prevented from doing so, and you will be shocked by the reason why. Yesterday, I went to Castleisland Garda Station to receive an update on an ongoing investigations in my legal cases. I parked in the little car park across from Castleisland Garda Station. Immediately when I got out of the car, I noticed a man and woman watching me from an unmarked Jeep. When I had finished my business inside in Castleisland Garda Station and I was returning to my car, a detective inspector flashed his badge and told me, Michelle, you were under arrest for the alleged harassment of a female Garda. The other female Garda took my bags and I was driven to Tralee Garda Station in an unmarked vehicle, detained, interrogated for approximately 9 hours, strip searched, DNA swabbed and fingerprinted, and finally released without charge. I categorically deny ever harassing any member, either male or female, of An Garda Síochána. During my detention, I was refused a copy of my rights. My phone was seized and I was told I'd need a court order to retrieve it. My necklace,
Did you do that?
No. That just went off there.
Very strange. Look, Michelle puts herself out there. She has definitely kicked a couple of hornets' nests, and it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, there's still a bit more of this. I'm just going to play. Hang on.
Female Garda took my bags and I was driven to Tralee Garda Station in.
Okay, I'm going to just play the rest of this because I don't know why that went off. Like, it's acting the MAGA here today for some reason, but let's just finish this off.
An unmarked vehicle, detained, interrogated for approximately 9 hours, strip searched, DNA swabbed and fingerprinted, and finally released without charge. I categorically deny ever harassing any member, either male or female, of An Garda Síochána. During my detention, I was refused a copy of my rights. My phone was seized and I was told I need a court order to retrieve it. My necklace, the mirac.
Okay, no, that was the end of it. Sorry, that was the end of it. So, yeah. I thought it went off very quick there, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, just it dropped kind of mid sentence. Anyway, as I was saying, look, Michelle has put herself out there. She has challenged the state on numerous levels, and you know what I mean. Of course, they're going to come after.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, oh God.
What's wrong?
Read Eddie's comment there.
Who's?
Eddie's.
Was Michelle strip searched or was she cavity searched? Also, I don't know.
Thanks, Eddie.
Come on and tell us if you want.
Thanks.
I don't know.
Thanks for putting that image into my head. Just thank you very much.
Okay, listen.
But look.
I want to give a shout out to Ryan. He did ask me to give it out on there. Ryan Corcoran there. Paul, give me a shout out. Yeah, I was actually talking to Ryan the other night, and Ryan told me a few interesting things. People have contacted him and told him not to be speaking to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Django was one of them, and I also heard Herman Kelly was another one.
Oh, surprise!
Come on. You know,
yeah.
Ryan is only a young lad who's trying to get by here. You know what I mean? You don't need to be ringing this guy, annoying him or threatening him or abusing him over me. You know what I mean? He's a friend of mine. He's a good kid. You know what I mean? And he listens to the show all the time. But that's as far as it goes here with Ryan. You know what I mean? You don't be picking on kids. You know what I mean? Please, lads. You know what I mean?
Ryan, I still owe you a phone call. I do apologize. I did get your message and I did respond to you. I've been up the walls. I had a great
conversation with him on. I think it was Tuesday night. It was Monday or Tuesday night. I was out walking and I must have been on to him for about an hour. and he was filling me in about different stuff and about people calling him and getting his phone number, and that's just all wrong, lads. No. Leave people alone, you know.
But it'll show you the levels of depth that they go to. They're just not nice people. Actually, funnily enough, I won't say this out loud, but look, we have ways of finding out things. You know, we have like a Bond movie. We have ways of making you talk. You know, Aaron the nationalist.
Yeah.
The far left have decided, the extreme far left have decided that Aaron has been groomed by the smart right and he needs to be rescued. And he is their number one priority. That Charlotte and all of the Antifa heads and all of them have decided they're going to save Aaron from the big, bad, far away, far right, except for not with the smart right. I thought that was very, very funny. Should actually... Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do it. Antifa, I'm in all of your chats. But it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. But they're completely bonkers. They're completely bonkers.
Oh, we know. Herman is like a gossiping old woman. Yeah, he is.
Who? But he's not relevant anymore. So I don't think it's just not relevant. Not relevant.
Eddie O'Grady.
Put it up. Where's the God? Did you put that? Oh, you're breaking up again there a small bit.
No, yeah.
That one up. There we go. So, Eddie, I believe it 100%. When's the court
didn't happen.
When's the court case?
Didn't happen.
No, he's gone. All right, we'll go through another few comments. Paul is having some gremlins tonight. Can anybody tell me, did he say the J word at any stage at the start of the show? That's normally what sets it off. I was putting the fashion list last week after that. Oh, very good. Well done. You saw them up close and personal recently as well. We had great fun in Galway. It was interesting. It was like the zoo, as in just these people. They're not the same as us. They're just not the same as us. They've every single one of them. You could just see the mental issues and the pain. Do you know what I feel really sorry for them, because they'll all probably grow out of it, the younger ones, you know what I mean, in their 30s or 40s, and realize that they've just wasted the last 25 years of their life on absolute and utter nonsense, because you just naturally become more conservative as you get older. What was very interesting about the protest in Galway was I'm presuming he was a vicar, not a Catholic priest, but that was standing over with them because they're mad into this kind of stuff. He had a grey shirt on. He didn't look like your traditional Catholic priest. He definitely looked Protestant or Presbyterian, but he was standing over with them, and you just thought, like, they're lost. That the whole Church of England, like, it was lost from its inception, but it's definitely truly lost now. It was great. The other thing that the lefties couldn't do was make eye contact. I'm very good at staring people out. So I could just smile politely and stare at somebody straight in the eyes and stuff like that. And the usual thing. Most of them looked away. They couldn't actually maintain eye contact. And then some of them would start with the gestures. And there was one really big, tall, shaved head, kind of tattooed looking guy. You know, if he wasn't dressed like a nonce, he'd actually look like a fairly hardy looking guy. Like, but I just was staring at him. But he actually tapped the guard on the shoulder and pointed over at me to basically tell the guard that I was staring at him too hard. It was very, very, very funny. Okay, what else have we got here? Absolutely spoiled brats. Yeah, that's a great way to describe them.
I'm back in there now. Is that a bit better?
Would you not change the jersey? I think it's the jersey.
It's not the jersey.
Would you not put on a good Kerry one?
There's no good Kerry one. What do you mean a good Kerry one? There's no good Kerry one. They're all shit.
Jez, that All Ireland winning 2025 All Ireland winning championship one looks fairly tasty now.
Yeah, if I was going to wear one, I'd order the Michelle Keane one. That'd be the one.
I'd say that Kerry are going to be on a good run. I'd say they'll get 3 in a row.
Yeah, of course they will. Yeah. I'm actually looking for Tinker's arrest there. I thought I had it there, but I can't seem to find it.
When was that?
Tinker getting arrested. I'm gonna see, can I find it here now?
I've literally been almost off the planet for the last couple of days, so I have no idea what went on.
Oh no, I had it there, but I thought I downloaded it. But I'm sure Paul Nolan will have it up here anyway. It's from Condit. No.
Cheers, Dennis. They all look like actors. Yeah, they sure did. What happened to him anyway? While you're looking for it,
he got arrested by he got searched by a black guard. Did you not see it?
Oh, the video, was that Tinker? Oh, I didn't.
That was Tinker.
I seen the video. I didn't realize it was on the other side of the camera. Yeah, I seen that. Why are you out so late at night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are you out so late at night?
Lads.
I don't know if anyone has it there. If you have it there, send it in to me, lads. Will you? Yeah, Paul Guy. I'm just gonna run. I tell you, have you seen this? Have you seen the videos going around of the Pakistanis and the Indians now? They're shitting themselves. They're afraid to go to school and they're afraid to go everywhere now because their kids are getting harassed. Yeah. How are you, Judy? How's things? Fitzy sporting a beautiful Argentina jersey, iconic. It's actually, it looks like it, but it's the Dubs. It's the Super Dubs, yeah.
Who? The what?
The Super Dubs. Yeah. Oh, you have it, Paul. Angie has it as well. Yeah. We all have these jackets, these ones. Yeah. Let me see what this is here. Okay. Oh yeah. That's who it was. I have him blocked. That's why I didn't get it. Yeah. I'm actually gonna pull it down because it. No. There's a longer video than that.
What has you out at this hour?
Yeah, sure.
We'll
play it.
Yeah, serious question.
I love the way he says, "Is that a serious question?" Yeah. I'll share it now. Hang on. Is that a serious question? It really, yeah.
Fine. What has you out at this hour of the night?
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
We just shake around. That's
Whereabouts
it.
do you live?
Cromwell.
Do you have anything on you that you shouldn't have?
No, I don't.
No?
Let's
Just
no, I don't think it keeps us around. No, it keeps us around. But stay there, but just keep us around. What's in your mind everywhere now? What's going on? No, but don't disrespect. That's not right. No, but the way you
What's your name? What's your name?
I don't want to give you your name.
Okay.
I don't want to give you. What's your name?
My name is Max.
What's the reason for this for?
Are you going to let me speak?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm not taking you now.
Talk to me.
Well, I don't want to. Am I being detained here? Am I being detained?
I want to
Am I being detained? Am I being detained? For what reason?
Are you going to let me
For what reason? Am I being detained here?
No, you
Am I
are
being detained?
currently in an area that's well known for drugs.
I was going home there, I was switching cameras off, I was going home, I was.
So I suspect that you are involved in a drug deal, drug transaction, or you may have drugs on you. All right?
What's the outcome of that? I really don't know.
You get to go. So I just like that. You're now going to search you.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's search everything.
Good man, Tinker. I'm actually gonna see, can I find there's a bigger video. There is a bigger video.
There was wicked echo on that one, Paul.
Was there?
Yeah. But that's very interesting. Whereas I've seen the app that you can download in Dublin to get your drugs delivered by Deliveroo and Just Eat.
Yeah.
Yet I've never seen a guard or a video of a guard stopping Deliveroo or Just Eat driver ever. Now the Tinker's never off the bike. Like he literally spends every like even at the camp at the time he never got off the bike. He just cycles around. Like. So we've got a 2-tier policing system. He's obviously been targeted. But like I said, when did the guards stop the actual drug dealers? I mean, I can download the app on my phone right now. Somebody was showing it to me last week, showing me snapshots of it. That it exists.
Yeah.
You can just order your fucking weed or your whatever, and your Deliveroo driver will deliver it to you. Yet the cops never seem to stop. Or I've never seen a video of a guard stopping any of these Just Eats or Deliveroo or. Stop using these companies, people. We need to put them out of business.
Yeah, exactly. They do, but like I know fellas that have. They have not even an app. They have a text on the thing, and they just send it, and you just send the number to this, and they come and deliver it to you. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? That's how easy it is now to get drugs. Now, you know what I mean? It's gone ridiculous, like crazy. But this is just because, like, the likes of Tinker and the likes of Paul Nolan are putting out great videos. They're putting out savage videos, like getting all of the iPass centers, and people are ringing them. And like, I'm going to be honest with you, people are ringing them more so than the Gardaí to highlight stuff, because they know that the others won't highlight it, that these will highlight it. You know what I mean? And this is the 2-tier system that we have, you know? Tinker part 1. Hang on. Somebody just said that to me.
What has you out at this hour?
Okay, that's part 1. Okay, yeah. If there's a part 2, send it to me. Yeah. Good evening, Sean Mack. Tinker part 2. Good man. I tell you, this is just, yeah. Let me just, I'm going to download this just for a minute. Save as, yeah. Open. Yes. Where are you? Okay. Okay, now here's part 2. This is 4 minutes, so let's just go with this and we'll come back. What's the number, John? Yeah. Fair play to you, Al. Thank you very much. Everyone who's sending it in to me, thanks very much. Here we go.
I'm telling you, well. Check my record and I'm doing drugs with that. I don't do drugs. Why should I have to take me in? Why should I have to? No, but why should I have to? Why should I have to? There you go. Don't be so disrespectful. That's disrespectful. I know what you're doing. You're disrespectful. Thanks very much for that. So, No, let's strip off naked. Let's strip off. Why? What's he want? What's the strip off? He wants the strip search.
You do that, you'll be arrested.
You want me to strip search, don't you?
Know what I said.
Strip search. What do you want to do? But in public.
Know what I said.
What do you want off me?
You want to be naked in public.
What do you want? You want to strip search me? Search me stuff and I've no drugs on me. I've no drugs on me. Well, search me then. I've no drugs on me. Search me then.
Just chill.
Well, search me then. Chill. I'm chill as ever can be.
Keep the hands onto your
Search me. There's my hands there. Search me. There, search me. There you go. So pull everything out, rip it apart if you have to. Rip everything apart. Do what you got to do. I won't shush. I won't shush. I won't chill. I'm going home to my house to my ma. You're getting pulled in for nothing. Now you're pulling me trousers down. Now you're pulling them down. Fucking disgrace this is. This shameful disgrace this is. Horrible. Why being treated me torch?
I can tell. Hands, just leave. Hands out to the side. Listen.
There, I know what you're trying to do here, brother. I know what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do, and you're being watched by a lot of people here.
Cool.
Yeah, but behave yourself.
Wouldn't be the first time. Then.
Wouldn't be the first time, isn't it?
Step out. Step out.
Right, step out. There's no pockets there. There's no pockets. I can put my own trousers back up. There you go. You want to take your shoes off? Yeah, I'll take them off you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Snakes everywhere. It's down. Watching. I want to record everything recorded. Yeah, safety.
No,
I'm recording at all. It's not nothing for listening to phones that we share. I want everything recorded. Everything recorded. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's okay. Thank you.
Thanks very much for being respectful, by the way. Thank you.
I didn't.
No, thank you. Thank you. No, well, I'm telling you, I'd rather have it done easier.
There was no need for that.
Why not? Well, he's ripping my trousers down. He's pulling my trousers down.
No.
He's pulling my trousers down. And he pulled them down and pulled them like what we did. Okay? Well, thank you for that. We just done thank you. For what? There's no need for this. There's no need for this. There's no need for this. There's no need for what?
Get indecent in front of me.
In front of you? Did I ask you to pull me in today? Did I ask you to pull me in? Did I ask you if you found anything? Is that being found? No. Did I put my t-shirt back on in front of the lady?
Yes, of course.
Are you sure, sweetie?
Yeah, go
okay. Unbelievable, this place. Unbelievable. Put my shoes back on.
Go ahead.
Oh, what's this? What's a grinder?
I'm flood. Are you serious? Are you serious?
I thought you didn't do
Gosh, you were a piece of you were clever, didn't you? Very clever. You said that.
What's a grinder for?
You tell me what the grinder's for.
Grinder
That's a
plus
can opener. That's the
skins.
can. And what's it? And
So what do you do with the grinder?
what do I do? What do you tell me on the floor for? That's my property.
What do you
That's
do
my
with the
property.
grinder?
That's none of your business what I do. That's none of your business.
What do you do with the grinder?
Whatever I do is none of your business. Whatever you do in your bedroom is your business. Whatever you do in my bedroom is my business.
When did
End
I go
of.
to your bedroom?
Never mind what doing my bedroom. Never mind what doing my bedroom. Just giving me stuff back. You said.
The Vanguard are giving out because you got you took down this. You took. Has she seen what's walking around Dublin City at this moment in time? There's blokes walking around naked.
No, she is ashamed of her white privilege. That's what's wrong with her. She's one of those. I'm ashamed of my white privilege. He was trying to compliment her for being respectful and nice, and she wouldn't accept it because that'd be white privilege. And there's a black copper beside me, and I have to be seen to be. Jesus, the DEI nonsense. It just never stops. Look, do you know what? It's he was profiled. He was pulled over. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody in whatever station they're from said, do you know what? Pull this guy over tonight, and you do it because you're a black cop, and we might get a rise out of him, and we might get a smart right arrest. He composed himself very well. Look. The majority of the guards are humans. There's a lot of stuff coming out about the cops at the minute. A lot of corruption down the East Coast.
Yeah,
Waterford and stuff like
we
that.
spoke about it on Sunday night. Yeah.
So
3 or 4 different cases at this moment in time.
Yeah, so they're going to be under a bit of heat. They're going to be looking for some distractions. Don't be surprised if people's doors start getting kicked in. Just so the page at the newspapers can cover the smart right as opposed to the actual rot in their own rank and file. But look, it's always been the case that it's been a boys' club for a long time, and they look after their own. But I think they're more compromised than they've ever been. I think cocaine is rampant on Garda Síochána. One of the, I don't know if the guards do it. The army do random drug testing on the Armed Defence Forces. So I don't know if the guards do it. I would say that guards once per month minimum. There should be a mandatory drug test for every single member of An Garda Síochána. Every single member, whether you're clerical staff, whatever, it doesn't matter. Every single member gets tested once per month. I believe all our politicians, including councillors, should be tested in exactly the same way. Every month, without fail, drug test, independent body, not a government body or anything like that. I would have to be completely independent. I get a Russian company in to do it.
Yeah. Bat 21 is gone. We need more Paul Nolan's thinkers and mousy rights on this island, and 420 audits also. We do. The lads are all doing great work, I have to say.
Yeah.
Seriously, I never heard of it happening like that. It's disgraceful. Yeah. The Black Dragon Army Longshanks feared was the Irish cavalry. Yeah. But Mr. Gold, we need to tool up, and I'm in Finglas South. They can come and get me for my comments. Good luck with that. Yeah. They can come and get me as well.
Did you see Derek Domino's video?
Which one? Yes. Yesterday's one.
Yeah.
The one he wasn't going to put out, but then he did put it out. That one.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
I actually genuinely believe he's been sitting on that for quite some time, and it's a fantastic video. It really is a fantastic video. It's a beautiful thought process, and the way he talked through how he came to his thought process. I think it's very accurate. I didn't up until recently. I didn't even know he was. I don't really use YouTube that much, and
I watch him all the time. Yeah, get sent. My brother sends it to me all the time. Yeah, he is very good. He comes up with some great stuff.
His stuff is fantastic, but it's so well articulated and so well thought. But when I heard those words coming out of his mouth, I actually went, "Fuck, we're here. We're actually here. This is where we're at." When a guy like that is actually saying it out loud, we're here, people. Okay, it's arrived. I reckon it's going to be financially a very difficult winter. I think crime is going to go through the roof. I think we're just here. This is just what it is. So just all the stuff we've been talking about and Spaces has been talking about, and being ready and being prepared. Ramp it up. Just get ready.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm going to just play this one here of this Indian one, okay? The Indian mother.
I'm really scared and so sad, and I'm not feeling safe even at my home. I don't have any words to explain. The only thing I wasn't able to protect my daughter at that time. I am not getting much support. That's what I believe. Yeah.
And do you feel that your nationality was a factor in this incident?
Yeah, I can't. That's the only thing scaring me now. I didn't realize that's my nationality because my girl, she expressed at the night after the incident that, the gang who punched her, they were telling, go back to India, something like that, dirty Indian, go back. That was so upsetting. I didn't realize I didn't belong here. That's so upsetting. Yeah.
Have you ever had any racial problems yourself? You've been in Ireland for, I think, 8 years. Have you ever had any problems yourself?
What I believe is that there will be good and bad people in and around. I had few incidents, it's not really upsetting. I'm not a person who always taking things, like that. But this is the first incident that happened to my family. And I know that, I'm not the only person who is, experiencing these kind of things, starting from the Dublin to Waterford. And I think it's not the only single incident here. These things are happening to many individuals. And I have talked to a few of my friends. They have incidents, something like that. And I don't think that the system is supporting us completely.
How is your daughter now?
She's getting better now. She was so emotionally upset. She couldn't sleep. Last night she had bad dreams and she was, wake up and down like that. But I'm trying my best to bring my cheerful girl back. She's always a joyful girl. So I believe I have to give her emotional support because she had a trauma after that incident. She said she don't want to play outside with her friends. She's so scared she will be attacked by other, kids. So I'm trying my best to bring her back. That's what I can do.
Have you ever heard such bullshit in all your life?
There's a great comment there. So this was a major distraction from the failings of Simon Harris with the little Harvey and scoliosis failing. That poor kid that they promised the sun, the moon, and the stars to. Fuck you, Harris. Fuck the entire Irish government.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I am practicing tribalism. I don't care about you because you're not Irish. If you don't like it here, go home. It's as simple as that. It's only going to get worse for you here because the system is falling apart. Take your family and go home. Go back to your own people. Your daughter got called names. 3 kids got stabbed up on Parnell Street. And people in the cities have to worry about that every single day of their lives. Every time they send their kids out now in Irish society, they have to worry about which fucking nutbag, whether it be foreign or Irish, is going to crack under our failing system and go out and start stabbing kids. Now, the law of averages will say most likely it won't be an Irish person, an indigenous Irish person. I'm sure the media will call it an Irish person. I don't care about anything outside of my tribe. If you're not from my tribe and you don't like it here, go home. Simple as that. We never asked you to come here. Go home.
Yeah. Harvey, RIP, so horrendous. We should be so angry. We should be angry.
Well, I'm angry. I'm fucking angry for years about lots of things. Why isn't anybody else angry? There's a small minority actually trying to do something and coming up with ideas to do something. And literally, we've more enemies on our own side and people trying to pull us down on our own side than we do actual lefties or government operatives.
According to locals, it was travellers that attacked her, both minority groups, but you don't hear that bit. Yeah. Well said, Martin. Everyone's agreeing with you, Martin. Sounds like a made-up story. It is a made-up story, lads. And I'm going to just play this here. This is... Hang on, this is an Indian man. I'm just going to share this with you. This is an Indian man talking about Ireland, about how he hates Ireland, but he's still living here, the fucker, isn't he? You know.
Malhar. Me and my wife are Indian, and I noticed this too. I want to see more people who represent my wife instead of it always being fat white Irish people. It is so racist, and they don't even realize it, by the way. Darker skinned women are more beautiful to look at, and they should be embraced.
Put off a bit at the end of that message because I couldn't have.
That was Malhar. Here, I'll play this again. Hang on. Me and my wife are Indian, and I noticed this too. I want to see more people who represent my wife instead of it always being fat white Irish people. It is so racist, and they don't even realize it, by the way. Darker skinned women are more beautiful to look at, and they should be embraced.
Now, and that I clipped the end of it because I couldn't play what is at the end. We talk about incitement to hatred. What this man felt was okay to say about Irish people at the end of the message, at the end of that message. If anybody said that about any group of minorities, I just can't. And then he won't come on because he says he won't speak to an Irish or racist Irish station. Racist Irish station? What? What? You feel that much conviction in what you're saying to send that kind of sick voice note, which, by the way, I clipped.
What did he say at the end?
I don't...
You've no sound coming through there, Paul.
I said, I don't know what he actually said at the end of it. Somebody did send it in to me, but it's just that, it's that same one. It's on Getter there. Let me see about Getter.
Oh, you're still using that? I used to use that when I got banned from Twitter during COVID. Is it any good?
You sent this to us about 15 women are more beautiful to look at people who represent my wife.
At the end of it because I couldn't play thick voice note, which, by the way...
No, it's just the same. It's the same one. Yeah. It's
Look,
the same one.
What I'd say is go back to the idea of propaganda. You know what? This clip is right. Your Indian children are going to have a terrible time here. Take them home. Take them home back to your country. It's not safe here. If you're Indian, it's not safe here. If you're Pakistani, it's not safe here. If you're Bangladeshi, it's not safe here. We're on the cusp of a form of civil breakdown at present. A complete break in the social contract is coming. It is not safe for you, lovely brown-skinned people. This is the thing that people don't understand. I wish the Indian man all the best in his home country. I want every Indian man, woman, and child to have success, happiness, and now they can't because of the caste system and their country's fucking overpopulated and they've all the problems that they have. But I wish them success. Same for the Africans, same for everybody. I wish you success. I want you to build the best version of your home that you can build. You're not building it here because this is my home. Okay, you don't let people randomly come in and sleep on your couch. That's what's happening essentially here. This is my home, and I don't want randomers sleeping on my couch. Go home. That's the easiest thing to do. Go home because this is going to get worse and way worse. And I don't want collateral damage. I really don't. I don't want anyone to get hurt, bar the people who deserve it, and they will be hurt eventually. Just go. Just go. Simple as that. Start making plans now. Be gone by the end of the year. Everything will be fine.
Cheerio! Don't let the door bang it in the arse on the way out.
Yeah, it's been closed and boarded up and then walled up, and the door will not be open again for 10 to 15 years. And that's unfortunately what has to happen.
Mike Jordan there, dealer here. I'm an avid listener to talk radio stations here in America. Are there interesting talk radio stations in Ireland you can recommend? I'll be honest with you, Mike, they're all bollocks. They're all, excuse me, French, but they are. You know what I mean? Like you won't get the truth out of any of these.
Niall
Boylan.
Yeah, small bit. Yeah, look, but he gets he gives everybody a fair kind of a shake most of the time. Is there anybody else? Everything else is pretty much online content. It shows like this. The Irish column obviously being the absolute top cream of the crop, the absolute best.
And Ireland Live, yeah, of course,
yeah. So, but it'd be interesting if anybody is watching in America, they should reach out and get Paul or Anthony or somebody to come on and do some slots over in the States. It'd be great because we need to get our message out all across the world,
and we need to get the O'Hara out there as well, don't we? That's,
yeah.
So look, right there,
if you're from the States and you can arrange even a talk on a small local radio station or something bigger, yeah, there's plenty of us here that'll facilitate that.
Yeah. Someone just put in there on the 34th of July, I was walking in Bettystown with my grandchildren. The man in a black Jeep stopped. He wanted us to get into his car. He was not Irish. Let people know Bettystown is not safe. It's not safe. And I'm going to show you. I'll actually send it on here now. I didn't send it today, but I'm going to send it now. It was sent on to me from one of the groups today, and it was, hang on. Yeah, there it is. It was a couple of black men playing in a playground with a load of white kids. Now, I really don't know what their mothers were thinking, but whatever they were thinking, it wasn't. Let me just see. New Playmates. That's what it's called. Yeah. Watch this, right? Save it. Open this. Okay, this was sent on to me. This is a playground in I'm sure it's Dublin. But watch this. This makes my skin crawl, being honest with you. Seriously, I wouldn't even do that with kids. That Like seriously, you know what I mean? I'm all right with shit like that. You know what I mean? I'll play with anyone. You know what I mean? I'll have the crack with any of the kids, but like,
Paul, if you
that's
did
not
that
the
in a
done thing.
fucking playground, or I did that in a playground, we should be fucking arrested unless they're
Exactly.
they're actually your own children.
Yeah.
We don't live in that kind of society anymore. That is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'm gonna. Have you seen this Ibn Joseph? Do you know who this one is? Ibn Joseph.
Dr. Ribena, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to play her now. This is how the racism is creeping in with TV3 and
She's
Virgin Media and all the bullshit.
She's gone making part of the necklace as well. I have a list, Paul.
Yeah, yeah, she'll be going too. Yeah, hang on. Here she is. She's a race baiter.
What's your mouse made of, Paul?
What?
What's your mouse made of? It actually sounds like you're controlling it. Yeah, it sounds like you're controlling it with a brick.
I don't know. No, it's just I'm moving it here now.
That's all you hear.
There. It's one of the big ones. It's a gaming one.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Seeing a rise in this recently. Do we know what's driving this rise?
It is so upsetting, you know. I have 2 boys, and this is a 6-year-old girl, you know, and we talk about, you know, in 15 years' time, she's going to be on somebody's counseling couch, you know, saying, you know, having mental health issues or all of that. You know, people don't look at the long-term impact that when things like this happen, it's not just today, it's not just a bad name, it's not just that's gender-based violence we're talking about. So there's so many things in here, you know, and you know, look at it. I've lived in Ireland now 23 years. I said that I feel more unsafe today than I felt.
Why? What's going on?
When I came 23 years old, I was much younger. I was green. I didn't know anybody, but I felt safe because then it was a general curiosity. But now it's an antagonism. I said it last year. Was it last year when we had the riots?
Yeah.
When we had the riots, I said, oh my God, we're grooming the next generation of racists. I said it, I put it out there because I saw that parents took their children to go and burn you know, I said, so you're modeling to the children that this is what you do to people who look different.
We know globally that there is an increase in agitation, in racism, and we can see it driven by certain groups, but also we can see it from online forums, just like Anupa was talking about, that things are being sent around going, you know, taking your home, all this kind of stuff. And it is a divisionary tactic. We can see it with the rise of AI. There have been recent reports saying that they are driving this divisionary racism online without any foundation in fact. So what do we do about this?
I think our government, and I was looking at it, our government still haven't said anything. The government hasn't said anything. So it has to come from top down. I'm the special rapporteur on anti-racism in Ireland. And Ireland has a mandate from the EU. We signed up for that to be an anti-racist nation. And so if a thing like this happens and our government hasn't said anything, what we are saying to the people that it's okay.
But there is this plan, the National Action Plan Against Racism, was developed in 2024. What's happening with that plan?
So I'm the special rapporteur to make sure that, you know, so one of the things that is happening.
What are we doing? What are you doing? What's the plan? So, what's the plan hoping to achieve?
The plan is hoping that the government itself, so what it does is, you know, previously, organizations and groups were the ones trying to agitate for anti-racism. But now this means that the government itself have been given certain things that they have to do, and they've signed up for it. So each government department has, you know, like for example, the Gardaí, she just mentioned that the Guards, you know, they did not take a report. And this is not the first time. The other young girl who was punched on the bus, she called me later that night to say, she gave a statement, but when she called the next day, she had no post statement. You know, so we look at all of that. So part of it is for the government actually to take responsibility for
anti-racism in Ireland, and that's really good. It's so robust. The demand there is so robust, but we're not seeing those actions.
And we also need to take responsibility ourselves, but we're so afraid. If you saw something on a bus, would you feel comfortable going up
Getting involved
and
in
stopping
it?
anything? Dr. Evan Joseph, thank you so much for joining us.
Can I just say one
yes,
quick thing? I just want to say 3 quick things, please. One of the key things we need to see is there has to be consequences. If we don't see consequences, it's going to continue.
Yeah.
We have to have education. I say it all the time, and I'm going to get attacked for it, for saying education, but we have to educate the system to see all of those things. Our government has to come out and speak up. If they don't speak up, then we're permitting it to continue.
Thank you so much for joining us on that.
Can I curse? I need one curse, please. I just need one curse.
She wants consequences.
Yeah, but I have one curse and I'm really, really sad. Dr. Rabina, I don't hate you because you're black. I don't hate you because you're African. I hate you because you're a cunt. Okay? And that's it.
That's a horrible word, but hey, listen.
I'm sorry. Horrible people deserve horrible words. She is here for 23 years and is shitting on my people. I'm tribalist. She is not my people. I care little for her opinion. But I do care when she tries to put her outside opinion on my people. We will be whatever we decide to be, not what you want us to be. You race-baiting, horrible wretch of a human, go home.
She is a horrible person. No, I've watched them. I've listened to her a few times. She is a race baiting bitch. She really is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's the worst. But again, state sponsor. It's the same as Dr. Umar. I'm coming for your teeth. It's the same as him. They're put in position to elicit response. So we do need to be careful in relation to.
But this is what's teaching the kids in Trinity College. This wretched woman she's the one who has them all racist,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, the tide is changing massively. It really, really is. So, like I said, this was always going to take time. It was never going to happen overnight. I know everybody wants everything now. This was always going to take time. It's changing. And do you know what? Like I said, use the word tribalist. Use the word tribalism. It's a great explanation I put up on X there of what it means to be tribalist, and be proud of being tribalist. Have a look at it on my X. And that's what we are. That's what we are. They can't use any of the other words against us when you actually clearly define what you are. I am a tribalist, and I follow tribalism, the principles of tribalism. I only care about my own. I'm wary and disinterested in others, but I bear them no ill will or hostility in their own country. I wish them all success. I wish them I want them to build the very best Nigeria, the very best Pakistan, the very best India they can build. We were fine here before you. We'll be fine when you're gone.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Chimp, get the boat and fuck off. Africans are the most racist. Indians are racist towards blacks. Yes. I never agreed to having Nigerians in Ireland. Okay.
Actually, a very interesting one. If anybody wants to research it, it's easy to look up. Actually, you can just do it on Grok or any AI. Type in citizenship requirements for Nigeria. You'd be very, very surprised and very interested. And then when Dr. Ibina comments, just throw back in her face that the country she comes from, you can't become a citizen. You can't own land. You can't do anything. Look it up. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm coughing.
Edward, fuck the peace of protesting. They're not listening. Fight it. Stop being afraid of a few guards. Come together and fight.
Fight? Are you joking? Do you see the comments? See, I simply suggested to cover your tax disc. Do you see the fight?
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah. The few of us who know each other and we move in the same circles, and especially the women in the circles, have spine, backbone, and testicular fortitude. Outside of that, Derek Domino hit the nail in the head. The fight is going to come down to those who care and those who don't care. And at the minute, the majority don't care. But our groups are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So,
She's 23 years here and can't speak English. Yeah, this is the thing with the United Nations of Ireland is getting overspilled from India that has 1.451 billion, not to mention Pakistan, Bangladesh, Algeria, Sudan, Somalia, Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya, Nigeria, Treasure, Ireland.
Island.
Yeah. Island, yeah.
Yeah.
Martin, I used the same word when I put it on Facebook today. Drew Cook. Martin, you're dead right. She is. We all have the same colour blood. Some people bring it to another level. Yeah. Was it a Muslim? Don't know what to talk about. Missing loads of days. Morning Star. About 5 million versus African continent, 1.6 billion, 2 billion Indians, and 2 billion Muslims with 56 countries. Yeah.
But you have to understand that we're the last stop on the immigration money railroad. It starts in North Africa. They cross
I'm
over
not
to
seeing
Greece.
messages, Lizzie.
It starts in North Africa. They cross over to Greece and Italy. They're funneled all the way through Europe. The worse they get, the further along, because countries just push the worst of them along, and they end up in France. They cross to England, and then they come here. It's just a money laundering and people trafficking network. But the worst of the worst end up in Ireland because we're the last stop on the tracks. You know, like a lot of the people here have been out of their own countries for between 5 and 10 years, just jumping from country to country to country, and they hear it's good in Ireland. It takes them a couple of years to get here, but they do. Hazel Chew, yeah.
Hazel Chew was born in Ireland in 1980 and still speaks pig in English. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she still talks like this. She talks like a China person. Fly lies, soul finger. That's the way she talks. And she was born in Ireland, like she was born in Ireland. Like
I haven't. She has me blocked a couple of years, so I haven't seen
she
it
has me
from her.
blocked as well.
Yeah.
She has everyone blocked. I'm blocked. Everyone has me blocked. I don't know why, because I block no one. I don't, Lizzie put up there, Paul, you're not showing me comments. Lizzie, I'm at the going back through there. I didn't see one comment from you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's YouTube comments coming through. I've only seen one Facebook comment, and I've seen no X comments at all coming through.
She means chew on a wasp. Yeah, Hazel Chew. Mick the Git gives a terrible stick.
Yeah, she puts in for it. Yeah, she puts in. Yeah, but she puts in for it. She deserves it.
She does, yeah.
She's a big girl. She can look after herself. She's great.
What's Leo the leader got here? What's he saying here now? It's just been sent in to me. Oh, okay. This is Cal. I love Cal. All of us here should have this up as well. But I'm gonna play this one. It's about he wants more police. I love this. I haven't heard it, but I'd say it's good. So let's have a listen to it.
Paddy, how do you feel about these Indian attacks?
Well, I'm not feeling very safe in Ireland now these days. Me, my wife, my 10 children are feeling very unsafe. We're happy enough with the 140 every month. But these attacks are not good, and I feel that the government needs to give the power to the Gardaí so they can stop any of this talk about foreign people. They need to have the power to shut this down and to welcome all of us come here, even me with my 10 children, because we are good people. Good people. Good. It's time to make Ireland one of everybody. Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, everybody. Ireland is one. I am Irish. Irish people not so much, but I am Irish. I say one thing to all the Indian people want to come here with their children. Kid Mila Fortuat. Kid Mila Fortuat.
Paddy, how do you feel about these?
He's brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant.
Good stuff.
Someone just said his audio is low.
Essentially, what he said was, Gary.
Yeah. Ireland against fascism.
Paul, sorry, but we're definitely getting shut down forever after this show.
Listen, it'll go mad. She will.
I know.
Shut down.
Orla, this is what happens.
I can't even take a night off and use pair of fuckers wreck the show.
Yeah, Orla, this is what you get for going to your horse show and taking a night off and giving me free reign. This is what happens.
Yeah. Hang on. just want to go with this whistle.
Do you remember when we were allowed to have a sense of humor? Like, do you remember the jokes? Do you remember the jokes we used to tell growing up? Like
black jokes and all that.
Yeah. Like, and there was actually nothing malicious or bad or anything. It was
You remember Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
They changed that to a tiger, didn't they?
Yeah, tiger. Yeah, catch a tiger by the toe. Come on, lads. If he squeals there and go, if you catch a tiger by the toe, he's going to bite the bleeding head off you. He's not going to squeal at all.
But like it was just. Look, life was better in the 80s, 90s with a better sense of humor to take things too much seriously. And you know what? There was no racism. There was fucking people from outside of the country, and they were here and they were grand, and they just got on with it, and they caused no harm, and this, that, and the other. But it's a different breed and different type of people that are coming in and in different numbers. You know, that's the issue. It always boils down to a numbers game. You know, small few, fine. A lot, not so fine. And yeah, the examples, you see the ghettos in England, you see the ghettos in Sweden, you see what happens. This is what makes me so mad. You can see what happens. The evidence is there. Yet Irish people, for some reason, just will not wake up.
There you go, Chris Bourne. Sure, we'll be grand, lads. That's the mentality. That is the mentality. And that's what has us where we are, Chris. Yeah.
We won't be grand. You're when you reach pension age, there's going to be no pension there for you because the government have already started coming after people's pensions. 68,000 people.
It just goes to show you both need a woman to keep you in line, lol.
Yeah,
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm grand. I'm well in line now, I have to say. Yeah,
I have no comment.
Yeah, you don't need to have a comment. I'll comment. I'm grand.
Good stuff.
Before
I'm
we had
real happy for you.
My kids. What?
I said I'm real happy for you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. My kids are horrified by my humor, but they get it now. Yeah, I'm the same. You know what I mean? I used to say things, and my kids would say to me, "Dad, you can't say that." Why? I just did say it, but you're not allowed to say that anymore. Get it, grip, really. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Don't be minding the police, the thought police or the PC police. They can fuck off too. There's a woman with a lovely dog called Nigger. Yeah, I'd say, yeah. Dorset Street is a ghetto.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. No, I mean the show, Martin. Okay, fair enough. The British comedies years ago, In Sickness and in Health, and Gimme. In Sickness and in Health was the bomb. I swear to God, he used to just call it how it was. Alf Garnett, like, you know what I mean? He was deadly. Yeah.
But even up until quite recently, remember Little Britain? You ever watched that
I used to love it.
That was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and they took the piss out of everybody. They did blackface, they did the whole lot. But the two fucking numpties that did it fucking have both come out and apologized. And you know, you can't. It's very hard to find those videos on YouTube now. You know.
Yeah, I know.
They've it all scrubbed.
Do you know it's very hard to find Damo and Ivor as well on YouTube as well? You have to really go looking for it.
Is Andy okay?
I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him in ages. I've sent him texts.
Yeah, maybe he could be on holidays. Like fucking, he bloody deserves it. He might be out of the country on holidays or something like that. But somebody should it's unusual that I haven't seen him so quiet in so long, kind of thing. So
yeah. Mike Jordan is just saying, I saw a hilarious bad joke on Instagram this morning. Special needs people in military uniform marching in a parade, and the caption said Special Forces. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ before Muhammad. Dean Kane, yes. Superman joins ICE in America. Ireland against fascism is going mental on Facebook.
Yes, go on, Dean.
They hate me. They do.
There's some great Americans. Actually, Mel Gibson is doing great work over there. Kevin Sorbo is doing great work over there. James Woods is doing great. We should follow all these accounts on Twitter and just. They're or on other social media. They're really fighting back against the corruption and the Islamification, because that's happening in America as well. There's huge money behind Islam, and they're everywhere. Middle East enders.
Yeah. Do you remember the penny for the black babies? They got nothing. Do you remember that the troker boxes years ago? The cardboard things used to bring home, like
Yeah, little skinny black lad, bald lad with a pot belly. Yeah, and you put the money in, and What's the joke?
Yeah. But now, but here, they're all bleeding doctors here now. 65 quid a pop now to go and see them if you can get to see them.
Hey,
all their mates that are coming in, they use the
what's
medical cards.
What's the joke? If we knew we were buying them, we wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just going to read out. This is a whistleblower thing. Okay, once a month we have to wear red to stand against racism. On these days, we deal only with migrant issues. No problem with wearing the red against racism. But the fact we only deal with migrants issues is discrimination against Irish people. When any other day, more than half of our time is spent dealing with migrants, non-Irish issues anyway. We are giving more houses to non-Irish than Irish. One night recently, there was a council meeting and an independent councillor asked for the breakdown of what nationality are getting the houses. The girls in charge of housing called him a racist. I'd say that was Tom. I'd say that was definitely Tom. The girls called him a racist and wouldn't give him the figures. And the meeting was abandoned partly because if they told him the truth, there could be hassle with the non-Irish and are getting houses over the Irish. There's an estate in Kilcock, North Kildare called the Bon Oaks. We have bought about 40 houses and apartments from the developers, and 68% of them are earmarked for non-Irish. One of them is a 5-bed worth 520 grand. Roma gypsies are getting that one, and they only in Ireland a couple of years. I can't take much more of this. And then after that was posted, my good friend Fergus Power wrote this here. Now I'm going to share this one here, and this was actually with this, so I'm just going to share this as well, and I'll read this because I like Fergus stuff. I don't know whether you can see it there. Now I'll read it. Share far and wide, please. Everything needs to be brought back to community level. This is what they fear most. Rally everyone in your area for a town hall meeting and go to your local council offices and demand transparency, and do not move until you get it, including the housing list and who signs off on the location of IPAS centres. If we could coordinate this on the same day or week, it would have a far greater effect than thousands of people walking from A to B, waving flags and listening to wannabe politicians promoting themselves, avoiding the excess mortality until the next march is called merely for optics, clout, to scupper any direct action, which is needed now more than ever. I agree with you, Ferg. You know I do. Focus on civil servants and TDs, etc., at their place of work and their private residence, and make them feel as uncomfortable in their homes as they have made us feel in ours because of the foreign savagery they have forced on the working class areas and around their innocent children. Strong communities make sellout politicians obsolete. Bring it to their doors and remind them who pays their wages and pay their wages, and that they live on an island, our island, and let them know exactly where to go. And if and when anything happens to one of our children or anyone in their communities because of their treasonous and treacherous actions to line their own greedy pockets. We need more whistleblowers to come forward from county councils. This is affecting your family and friends too. Okay. Left on housing lists for years, cannot start a family while foreigners get handed everything for free to breed us out of existence, while obstacle after obstacle is placed in the way of our Irish to deter and demoralize us. Well said. Yeah, I agree. It is way past time you spoke up for your communities and your people. You will be fully supported. Please read this below. Enough is enough for us being treated like third-class citizens in our own country, in our own home. The only racism discrimination on this island is perpetrated against the very people who own her. Us, the Indigenous Irish, including our innocent children. Over 2 months ago now, a girl in her early 20s was raped on a Library Road in Dunleary. Nothing from the Gardaí, local politicians, or the mainstream media as to who committed this heinous attack. Was he caught or is he still at large? No description, nothing. Even though the place is laced with CCTV, an absolute disgrace. They absolutely hate us and our children. They do not give a shit about the Irish. They only have fidelity to their wages and foreigners who do not belong here. Direct action or nothing. Bring this all to their doors. God bless Erden Gabra. I agree with everything Ferg just wrote in that. I do.
Absolutely,
that's what we
100%.
need to do.
Look, Ferg, Shinadina is there. Paul and me can bring it to the council, and if you need numbers, we'll get numbers. Just pick a date, pick a time, make a plan, and if we'll support in any way we can, 100%. yeah, look, that's the whole point of Shinadina. It's all about community and local community, and going at the council offices and stuff like that it'd be very, very good if we could.
It would be brilliant, if we could.
Just shut the country down. Shut the country down. What you need? What 20, 30 people outside each council office?
You
know, that'd be enough. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, Ferg, we can help you out with that. I'll help you out with that. You know, I will. But we need more people. Listen, they came out last week and said that we didn't have to house these fuckers. Okay, but then in the next breath, then what you call them came out and said we have to. So I think what we need to do, freedom of information requests need to be going in here now to councils to find out who actually got these houses. And these people need to be deported. These are illegal aliens in this country and they got houses above Irish citizens. So I think they all need to be deported. That's just my take on it. But I think it could happen if you put in a freedom of information request to the councils. The council have to give you that information. So I know Patrick Quinlan was talking about it and everyone else was talking about it, but I think that the FOIs, if the FOIs go in, they will have to give you know what I mean? They have to give the information.
Again, that's something just because of the structure of S&D, that's something that an admin in each county group could be tasked with. That could actually be done. We can generate a generic letter and just give it the responsibility of a county admin to basically send it.
Even a council, one of the councillors, you know, one
of
us.
Yeah. No, we look. I'm sure Anthony would be happy to draft a letter. He's good at find stuff like that together, and just send it out there and just get it done. Do you know what? Yeah, let's start it. Let's start it. Let's get it done. Let's get the ball rolling.
What's this saying? The government are itching to bring in legislation to protect the political classes' houses at work. They have mentioned it many times, and they need is an excuse. The country needs to shut down. Definitely, the country needs to shut down. But these people the people who can get these people to marches don't want the country shut down, lads. We know that because we've reached out and we've asked about this, about shutting down the country. The 30th of July was a perfect. It was perfect to be done on the 30th of July, and there was no help given. There was nothing. Nobody reached out. Nobody spoke to us. Nobody did anything. So
you have to.
These people don't want to do this. You know,
but you have to make the. It's a huge decision to make, Paul. And I go back to Derek Domino's video about the people who don't care and the people who do care. It's a huge decision to make. And you know the consequences. I know the consequences. There's bloody consequences. But guess what? It's war.
Yeah.
If you think you're getting out clean, you're a fool. None of us are getting out clean. If you sit by the sidelines, you're going to be a victim. If you stand up and fight, you're going to have to suffer some consequences, and that is the reality. That is the reality of war. And you just have to suck it up and get on with it. Jobs mean nothing. What I've learned in the last 2 years, jobs career, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Your freedom, your family, your friends. That's it. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. And just think of everything. Make decisions based on those terms. You lose a job, what about it? Because you're the smart right. What about it? Sue the living crap out of them. You might have to wait a couple of years to get money, but sue them anyway. Make it public. Embarrass the company. You get a job.
That's exactly,
yeah.
This was just sent in to me there now. Just wanted to let you all know I was offered $4,000 a month from DCC to house a refugee family over an Irish family who I already offered the house to. When they applied for the HAP, the Irish family were lovely and I accepted to let them move into my house. This, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. When I sent off all the paperwork to be finalised, DCC contacted me by phone and offered to pay me $4,000 a month directly to my bank of choice, including the first month and deposit up front, so $8,000 straight away. I told them there was no way I would do that. After offering it to someone else the property, it's been a few weeks now and they still haven't sorted the paperwork for the poor family. And I know for a fact that they're delaying it because I rejected their offer. There is no way I would have refugees in my home. If you're a landlord and you took this option from DCC, then you're a scumbag and you are part of the problem. Fair play to that guy. Fair play to him, I have to say.
Fair play to you. Well done.
Yeah, fair play. There is a lot of people doing it, but there is a lot of people doing it, you know. Fair play to that guy. Yeah, thanks for that there, Al. Cheers, mate.
I think I can actually think of. I've been looking into it. I can think of one enemy that owns huge amounts of properties that I'm very, very interested to see who she has in them.
Yeah. I was told to send this to you, so I'm sending this to you.
If it's another death threat, I'm not taking them this week.
It's not a death threat.
I've had enough.
Oh, there. I thought you were in here. I thought I had you in here. Murphy.
Yeah, you probably kicked me out for cursing or something like that.
I didn't notice the WhatsApp. You're in the WhatsApp here.
Which one? The show one?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're
Am
definitely
I?
in the show.
I
Yeah.
don't.
You should have sent you stuff from this.
What's the chat called?
Irish column.
No, I'm not in it.
Are you not? Okay, she'll
No.
send it to myself then.
No, because I don't know. Add me to the chat.
I thought you were, to be honest with you. I
Yeah,
did
that's
send you
more.
something from here last week.
That's how they get rid of you. That's how it starts. They just quietly remove you from
Yeah,
WhatsApp
yeah.
group, and then they stop calling, and then they stop talking, and that's how it starts.
No. Martin Wortley. I haven't seen this now. It looks funny, but it's that comedian fella. Yeah, man, that does the one-liners. What's his name? You know that fella?
Jimmy Carr, is it?
No.
Oh,
The other fella.
the Welsh lad.
Jethro, is it? Jethro.
Jethro, yeah. Did he die? Or is that I think he died. Or is it a Mandela effect type thing?
I
played it.
I'm gonna play it. You'd have to play that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We're doomed anyway. This show went.
We're doomed anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're doomed anyway. Yeah, fuck that.
I saw a man throwing petrol over asylum seekers and setting fire below them. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, 15 to the gallon.
I like it.
I like that. Yeah, that's very good. Now I have to say, Eddie O'Grady. What's Eddie saying? I remember how hurt I felt when Paul removed me from the WhatsApp group, Martin. I never removed anyone from anywhere.
Eddie will start a support group, will we?
Yeah.
Survivors of Paul Fitzsimons.
Paul, did you want to play a bit of Will I White? If I had it, I would have played it. Yeah, did you send it on to me? Because he sang that song brilliant, I have to say. He really did. Something inside so strong. If anyone has it there, send it to me. A pity party group. A pity party group. How can you not laugh? That's your man Jethro. Yeah, Jethro is dead. Is he dead now? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd heard something about that.
Yeah, he's very funny. Let me just see, can I find this Will I White? Yeah. Actually, Orla sent me over loads of stuff, and we've done none of Orla's stuff.
Oh no! Play something. Pick something. Just pick something. She get
pick something. We've only 10 minutes left.
She get the wooden spoon out.
That should be all right. Don't worry about it. She's grand.
Cheers for give a shout out to Paul about
that. Good night, God bless you. Paul or Martin, I get into hiding for a few days. I heard all this stuff about great show. I'll see you, Ferg. Take it easy. Yeah, we're only on the 2 hours tonight. Jesus, lads, we're flying there. I have to say, up to 1,200 there, people. Fair play to everyone who has tuned in. Not bad.
Anyway, Paul, I think the plan has worked well, because after watching this, Orla is never going to take a night off again. So I think. Yeah. Oh, are we still on here?
Yeah. It's like years ago. Your dad going to make us a cup of tea, and he'd make a shit cup of tea. You know what I mean? And you go, "Oh, he makes horrible tea. I don't want him making tea anymore."
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Orla will be on the warpath now. Yeah, I know. Yeah. 420 Orlas.
I wouldn't mind, but I'm sober as well. I'm so
Yeah,
bold
she's gonna
tonight.
batter you two lads. Yeah, she is. Yeah. George Carlin, the best, the big club, and we ain't in it yet. That's brilliant. I love him as well.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Power, love out to you, brother too. Yeah. You may get a crate of Bulmers in. Yeah.
Definitely some bribes.
Hold on, then we just see. Hang on. Oh God. TD salaries are set to rise.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, let's talk about that just for the last few minutes. Just let's get something in for her. TD salaries rise to 117,113 a year after the latest €1,000 pay hike. The Dáil Éireann, the lower house of the Irish Parliament, has a specific schedule for its sittings. In 2025, the Dáil sat for a total of 33 weeks out of the year. Weekly schedule. The Dáil typically meets 3 days a week. So that's 30. So that's 99 days they actually worked. Sessions usually start on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and they finish at whatever time. So 99 days. So for 99 days, they're getting 117 grand. Wow.
Yeah, but they do loads of other stuff. They're out in the community. They're doing loads of stuff. But you see them. You see all your TDs out.
You're doing your hoop.
You see them all the time. They're there everywhere. They're in their communities, like doing things and stuff. And yeah.
What kind of things? All the things.
All the things, Paul. They do all the things.
Yeah.
They're all. I mean, they're always in their constituency offices. Whenever they're not in the Dáil, they're in the constituency offices. Yeah, all the time. They don't have their brother, cousin, sister, niece, granny. They don't have any of those people working inside in their offices at all.
Yeah.
It's oh God. Anyway, look. Hey, listen. The minority of the Irish, because the vote turnout was so low. A minority of Irish people voted.
Plus 100 grand on expenses. Look.
Yeah. I think it's about 52, but then they can earn other money from other bits and bobs and things. But
never mind, Orla. The mammy is coming for you.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, I'm in so much trouble now. The far right mammy. Oh no!
All right, mammy.
Sorry, the smart right mammy. The smart right mammy. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't know who I'd be more scared of now, to be honest with
you. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know, Paul? I'm going to do a terrible joke. The one I'd be scared of is the one that can catch me. So I'm going to make Orla and my mother race to see who's fastest.
Yeah. This was spotted in London. Look, controlled thought zone. Are you having arrestable thoughts? Thought monitoring technology has been installed in this area. Prohibited thoughts are punishable by the court of law.
That's good. We should actually make up. We should make up a few of those actually for the protest.
Yeah. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys, lads. You're right. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else there. There's loads of stuff there, but we'll use it all on Sunday. You know what I mean? We go with Carl.
Did someone call me a Dublin lad there?
A Dublin lad? Doubt it.
I hope not. I hope you're both Dublin lads on every night, or what?
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit scared. I'm not sure if I'm going to.
Okay. Oh, we play Carl for the last. Did somebody put in Dublin? You're both Dublin lads on every night. Oh no. And that's from Kingdoms. He's winding you up.
I hope so. I'm well outside the pale.
Oh, you're well outside. You're a culture, man. Jesus Christ, like
I'm a cultured culture.
You're a culture.
A cultured.
Anyone outside the pale is a culture, like, you know what I mean? How are you, John Malloy? How's things? So I didn't even know you were in there. I got one right. You did get one right. Yeah, I'm the dub. Yeah. He just talks like a D4 head. That's all that is. Yeah. He has the D4 accent.
How do you know that
Yeah.
how do you know I didn't have a massively debilitating stutter as a child and I had to get elocution lessons and my childhood was really, really tough and this is why I talk like this now?
But I thought it was. I knew your childhood was tough.
My mother is going to clatter the living shit out of me.
Like
I had a
mine.
great child. I had a great childhood.
Yeah,
and
mine was the same.
My parents are lovely. I'm only messing.
He used to feed me with a power gap. Yeah. Yeah. I'd roller shutters on the pram for years. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh,
John
please.
Malloy?
I'll be arrested at Tommy Robinson's free speech rally. Are you going to it? Julie McCrum, 100%. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm going to play Cal here, right? This is the last one. I'll play Cal and then we'll finish it up. This is about... Yeah. Okay, let's just...
Guys, I'm in a place called Neilstown. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit scared. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it out alive. They've got far-right flags. They haven't taken them down. We paid a non-government organisation to take them down, and they haven't. They're everywhere. The council wouldn't do it, so we paid somebody a few bob. Apparently, they were stopped in a car. I just wanted to check. There's another one. There's another far-right flag. There's not one LGBTQ flag or one Palestinian flag in Neilstown, whatever it's called. And I will show my braveness here, and I'm going to go to the next flag and see if I can take it down. Apparently, a fella called Duffer and a few of the lads, they think they're smart putting up their far-right flags. What the hell? And more of the same. Somebody thinks they're smart. There's far-right flags all down there. There's far-right flags all down there. They're everywhere. I'm going to report to that NGO that they didn't do their job properly. They didn't get rid of these flags. They're clearly racist here in a place called Neilstown in Clondalkin. So I'm going to get in my car and hope that nobody attacks me. I'm going to say a prayer in the local church that some of these elderly people, these far-right elderly people, don't attack me on the way out. Pray for me. This is a bloody scandal. Somebody needs to report these far-right scumbags. Maybe this fellow will help.
Who's on the billboard?
Mark, what was his name? Mark.
Maybe this fellow will help.
Mark Ward, TD. Yeah, he's a shinner in Neilstown. Yeah, two hopes of him helping you at all.
No,
Well, do you have them all? Do you have them all down the Malahide Road as well?
Brilliant.
Coming down from Crown Paint. Well, going from Crown Paint up as far as Darndale. I seen them yesterday. They look deadly. But we need to get more. We need them in all the estates. We need them everywhere. I was talking. We need them everywhere. I have two here now, two big ones. I'm going to put them outside the house here, and I hope people follow suit.
Italian 90
That's
again,
fair play
yeah?
to you. What?
We'll go Italian 90 again. Flags everywhere.
Yeah, deadly. It was brilliant. Lads, we're hitting 1300 there. Fair play to everyone who tuned in. Thank you very much. And if you can buy us a coffee, please do. There it is there. Buy us a coffee at Stripe, Doobie-Doo and Scooby-Doo. But thanks to everyone. I'll just finish off there. Martin, thank you very much. It's been emotional.
I'll just end on Orla. I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry, Orla. I had other stuff to do. Like, you know yourself. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going to let you go, Martin, and I will talk to you later on. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Go on.
Cheers,
thanks,
Martin.
Martin. Wait. Now, I'm going to just say, listen, I'm not even going to do the line tonight. I will do the line. I'll do it really, really quick. Yeah. And then I will finish it off. The truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night and God bless. I'll leave you with this.